Hi, it's Emily from Life So Savory. I'm a Brother Sews Ambassador, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute cubed zipper case out of cork fabric. Cork is a great fabric because it provides structure and stability without any interfacing and is still easy to sew. This case has a zipper, cubed corners, and can be made in pretty much any size for all your storage needs. Let's take a look and make one today. Start by taking a piece of typing paper and cutting it into a rectangle. You will want to notch out 1-inch tabs on all 4 corners. Cut your cork with the rectangle, cutting the long and short edges first. You will need 2 of these main pieces for the project. Once you've cut both layers of cork, you will want to notch out the corners using the template that you created. You can also do this with a ruler or your cutting board, but I like to have a paper template for the corners and the rectangle. Notch out all 4 corners before you start sewing. You will also need a zipper that is as long as the long side of your case. Place your zipper tab side down on the right side of the cork and pin it along the long side of the rectangle. We are going to pin or clip the zipper to both sides of the rectangles. This will be the top of your cubed case. Now we're going to put our zipper foot onto our machine so that we can sew the zipper onto the case. Extend the pull tab and the end of the zipper past the end of the fabric and then stitch both close to the zipper teeth with your sewing machine. You will sew the zipper to both sides of the cork fabric. Now your zipper is on the top of the cork. Top stitch the seam allowance over to the cork main body away from the zipper and stitch close to the zipper. I continue to use my zipper foot for this top stitching. This will give your cork case a nice finished look and really secure the zipper on the top. Open your zipper 3/4 of the way and fold your cork fabric together, right sides touching. Use a few clips or pins to hold the edges of the case together. We're now going to sew all along the straight sides, the 3 sides, side 1, side 2, and side 3. Use a 3/8 seam allowance for this. Switch your zipper foot off your machine back to a normal sewing foot and stitch these 3 sides. Now comes the tricky part. You're going to fold your corners in and line up the flat edges so that we can sew each of the 4 cubed corners. With a 1/2 inch seam allowance, you're then going to sew over those folded corners to secure each of those edges. Open the seam allowance and the zipper while you sew. Repeat this on all 4 corners. Trim the edges of the zipper as well as the cork seam allowance if you want to remove that from the inside of your bag. You can keep it or you can trim all the seam allowances that are on the inside of the bag just to keep it slimmer and more streamlined. I went ahead and removed all the seam allowances from the inside of my bag. You could also finish this with bias tape or stitch over to the side. Now, we left our zipper open when we sewed the sides so that we could use it to turn the bag right side out. Use your fingers or a blunt object to poke those cute little cubed corners out the best you can and give your bag its great shape. Now it's ready to fill with all kinds of goodies and enjoy its uses. Make one in several sizes for a great and useful storage container. Join me next time for another fun sewing tutorial on the Brother Sews blog.